In the last decade, the world has changed a lot. Unfortunately, not always in positive ways. Inequality, chaotic economic and political changes, and health and climate crisis have changed what our world looks like. Some of the tools we had to face these challenges are no longer sufficient. At times, the path seems to be double down on efforts to make positive change happen. At CIVICUS, we believe that today, more than ever, these new challenges require us to come together and work with more commitment and creativity. To respond to the demands of today's society, we must act strategically. As an organization that works to strengthen civil society, we base our work on a simple but powerful idea. We are stronger when we work together. That's why we've created a growing global alliance of over 17,000 members in 189 countries. Together, we work to expand civic and democratic space. We strive to amplify often ignored voices, especially those from the Global South. CIVICUS members collaborate to design and test sustainable solutions, achieving significant impact. They learn from each other, adopting and sharing effective models to strengthen society. Our values and principles are the core pillars that guide our way forward. First, we are stronger together. When we work together, citizens and their organizations can tackle the current and upcoming challenges facing civil society, civic space, and democracy. Second, we believe in a bold and principled civil society. We support an independent civil society working for human rights and social, economic, and environmental justice. Communities are best placed to identify and solve their challenges, so we help build their capacities. Third, we champion accountability, diversity, and inclusion. We hold ourselves accountable and work to foster these values within civil society. We always stand in solidarity and work to include people who are often left behind. Fourth, we want to change systems for progress. We embrace and facilitate innovation, promote local leadership, and create spaces for the civil society to collaborate to proactively meet global changes. At CIVICUS, we are proud of our achievements over the past 30 years, but our commitment is to always learn and improve how we work. Did you know that 9 out of 10 people live in countries with restricted civic freedoms? That means only 2% of the population lives in spaces open for people's action. The space for civil society and justice has always been contested. Today, authoritarian regimes are attacking activists. There are movements pushing back on human rights, and censorship and online attacks are on the rise. With political divisions growing, having a reasoned debate has gotten a lot harder. At the same time, civil society has stood strong. They continue to campaign against the climate crisis, stand up for the rights of often excluded groups, stand in solidarity with people affected by unjust wars, and bravely defend peace, freedoms, and democracy. So, how do we enable citizens' action for sustainable progress? Traditional civil society is changing. New generations are crafting different ways to make change happen. Young people and emerging movements are innovating and standing up, harnessing technology and global solidarity. We explored and champion emerging ways to push positive change around the world. When we all work together, we are better able to promote human rights. That's why we should focus on strategies that link local and global efforts. Ultimately, it's the people, the citizens in each community, who hold the real power to change things. Our goal is clear. We strengthen civil society and citizen action to expand civic and democratic space. To achieve this, we focus on 5 main points. First, we collaborate with partners around the world to gather knowledge. We analyze the challenges civil society faces and how they respond. Our evidence helps citizens and their communities to organize and influence for freedom, equity, and justice. Secondly, we campaign to strengthen civic and democratic spaces, from grassroots to global levels. We support people and their organizations to influence for and sustain their rights. Through participating democracy, they will hold governments and businesses to account. we build civil society's ability to adapt innovative ways of advocacy and connections to create impact across borders and at scale. Our third objective is to strengthen support networks to protect and assist activists facing risks. We pay special attention to people working in difficulty and risky environments, both on and offline. We amplify their voices, canvass more resourcing, and call for changing policies and laws to help civil society to be more adaptable and responsive. Fourth, we build narratives to promote civic space and civil society actions. We amplify stories of change, putting people at the center and the positive and lasting change they bring about. We highlight the work of activists, protesters, and emerging and youth movements. A strong public discourse will help change minds and actions of global publics, including changemakers and leaders. Finally, we aim to build the power of the most affected communities and movements. We work closely with those fighting against discrimination and to expand the democratic space. This includes youth, women, workers, LGBTQI+ people, indigenous, and environmental groups. We believe that these solidarity networks are key to enhancing the positive impact of democratic participation. As an adaptive alliance, we place people at the center, making sure everyone's involved in our plans and ready to adapt fast when things shift. We measure our social impact by capturing progress on how our work helps transform lives. We use both quantitative and qualitative data. We focus on quality and innovation in our programs. We learn with members, civil society, and other partners. We want you to be an active part of this process of change. Join the CIVICUS Alliance. United, we are strong.